Hey, I'm Vince. We're going to do the technique of the week. This is a very simple technique from clinch fighting. There's kicking, punching, or you can combine those two, call them striking, and we come into clinching. I love clinching. So much comes together here. There's so many simple, effective things you can do. And so we'll just talk about one of the most basic things that happens is a head war. You know, we're both you both want to control the other person's head. So if I could come in and get my temple right here on his sphenoid bone, this bone is thin right above your temple. It's not that hard to break. There's a cluster of nerves behind it. But if I can get a straight on shot to it like this, it gives me great control. And there's a very easy submission you can do from here to break that bone and likely just completely cripple and disable them and end the fight. But you'll see, like if we're training for MMA and guys are they're competing, they'll probably be doing head war in their training. I've gotten to the age now, I'm not competing. I don't want my face all bruised up and scraped up. So we kind of, in training, we just kind of agree and come here. But when you normally do a head war, you know, we're both fighting to get it. And I want to come over and control here. Right? Now, of course, he feels this, he's going to try to get his head back to normal, right? So the technique is simple, right? We're here, I'm coming, I'm pulling here, I'm pulling here, I'm coming over, and then turning my head in, right? This radius bone is across his neck that way. I'm going palm up on this side to lock here. And then I'm going to do a submission straight, very easy from here. I'm barely started applying pressure. He's got a tap or this bone is going to break. He's just going to cave his head in. Surprisingly easy from here, right? So again, we're clinching, we're here, and we'll both fight for it for a little bit. And see, it scrapes your face up, and you get all bruised up from it. So, you know, you should be doing it if you're competing. But if not, we just kind of come here when we're clinch fighting and stay here. But here we go. I'm pulling with this hand. I'm pulling over. I'm shooting through and then turning and looking and not letting him come back. He wants to get away. I'm keeping this here and I'm quickly getting a grip. And now when I'm straight in, just like this, I've got it here. I've got this locked. I'm just going to break his head. Break the sphenoid bone, crush it on in. You probably just won the fight. Something to think about. Play around with it. See if you can make it work for you. Check out vincentfields.com. Get hold of me if you got any questions or if you're interested in some training. AJ, thank you. See you next week.